We are going to begin with the fallout from that dramatic raid to rescue 4 Israeli hostages in Gaza. The mission was carried out in broad daylight on Saturday and, according to Hamas, resulted in the deaths of more than 270 Palestinians. The hostages did make it out alive, leading to tearful reunions with family after 8 months of captivity. Chris Livesay in Tel Aviv, where there are intense emotions in the wake of that rescue operation. Chris, good morning.
Hey, Nate, good morning. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is coming to Israel today as Gaza assesses the heavy cost of that rescue mission. The Hamas-run Ministry of Health says more than 1,000 people were killed or wounded, drawing no distinction between civilians and fighters. But here in Israel, having the 4 hostages home has been a resounding boost of morale.
After a daring rescue mission, Andrei Kozlov, Shlomi Ziv, Al-Magmer, and Noah Argamani are home at last. They were each at the Nova Music Festival, turned into a massacre on October 7th. Argamani screamed, "Don't kill me," as Hamas gunmen kidnapped her on a motorcycle. Now she's reunited with her father and her mother, dying of cancer. Al-Magmer was last seen swarmed by Hamas fighters in a propaganda video in October. Now home, he's swarmed by family and friends. Yesterday was his mother's birthday.
I couldn't stop hugging him. I couldn't stop. So I got my present.
And the mother of Andrei Kozlov, who couldn't know if her son was alive or dead, reunited at last. We spoke to his brother, Dmitry.
Tell me, how does he feel now?
He feels good. He's totally healthy. He's joking, he's laughing.
A traumatic 8-month nightmare finally interrupted in a deafening hail of gunfire. In broad daylight, Israeli commandos, some disguised as local Palestinians, had to storm the residential buildings in Gaza where Hamas was hiding the hostages among civilians. Once out of immediate danger, they took their first steps of freedom in 245 days and were ushered aboard a CH-53 Sea Stallion to safety. In the aftermath, the flattened buildings where Hamas had been hiding them and the civilians caught in between. Like this 4-year-old boy hit in the head with shrapnel, now severely brain damaged and fighting to survive. The Hamas-run health ministry says nearly 300 were killed. Israel disputes that.
And yesterday, Israeli opposition leader Benny Gantz, a moderate, resigned from Israel's war cabinet over Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's failure to lay out a post-war plan to govern Gaza. The move further isolates the prime minister both in Israel and in the eyes of the White House. Nate?
Chris Livesay in Tel Aviv, thank you.